You like talking about fighting. I do. It's not even I like talking about fighting. Sometimes people be needing hands put on them. And I love boxing. It's one of my favorite sports. Hey! Like, people like, oh, fighting is beneath me, da-da-da-da-da. Like, no, it's not. What are you talking about? It handles a lot of problems. So,
look at Remy Ma and Papoose, man. What's going on? Oh, damn.
You like talking about fighting. I do. It's not even I like talking about fighting. Sometimes people be needing hands put on them. And I love boxing. It's one of my favorite.
Remy Ma is not staying silent anymore now that Papoose has moved on. After everything they've been through, from prison visits to wedding vows behind bars, the split between Remy Ma and Papoose has taken a turn that nobody expected. Now, the once respected hip-hop couple is making headlines for all the wrong reasons, and fans can't help but feel disappointed. The most surprising part? Remy Ma is showing signs that she's not ready to let go, especially now that Papoose is reportedly dating someone new, a woman who is not only beautiful, but also rumored to be a boxer. That's right, a woman who could literally go toe-to-toe, in more ways than one. It's clear that Remy is not taking this news lightly. She's been dropping hints in interviews and conversations, making it clear that she's still got some unresolved feelings. She's even said things that suggest she might be willing to fight. And not just metaphorically, Remy Ma has openly talked about how she likes fighting, how sometimes people need to have hands put on them, and how boxing is one of her favorite sports. The internet is buzzing with speculation, and many are saying she's indirectly threatening Papoose's new girlfriend. This is raising eyebrows across social media because it makes her look bitter and insecure, something fans are not used to seeing from someone as confident as Remy. Let's rewind a bit to understand why this situation is so intense. Papoose was famously loyal to Remy Ma during her time in prison. He stood by her side when it would have been easier to walk away. He visited her constantly, brought her son to see her, stayed faithful, and even married her while she was still behind bars. His dedication was seen as the gold standard for loyalty in hip-hop relationships. For years, he was praised for how he stood by his woman through thick and thin. When Remy got out, it seemed like things were going great. The couple worked together, supported each other's careers, and presented a united front. But things started to fall apart when rumors began to surface that
this whole process of sitting in prison, having you, and of course you probably bring her son, sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely brought her son. Her mother would come because her mother lived down south, so she would fly up whenever she had time and visit. You know what I'm saying? Her brothers definitely would visit when they, everybody got their own lives. So whenever they had time, they came up and visited and supported. But me, I was visiting her every day.
Dope.
And also, what was crazy was around the time when that happened with Rim was around the same time everything happened with my label. So right. I was in a space where I really needed to rebuild, start all over and focus. But at that point, I was like, this is more important. I need to focus on my wife. And I just visited her every day. And she used to tell me like, yo, you can't do this.
Remy was cheating on Papoose. And not just with any random person, with another battle rapper named Easy the Block Captain. What made this even worse was that Easy was reportedly cool with Papoose. So not only did Remy allegedly step out of the relationship, but she did. It with someone close to her husband. That kind of betrayal hits differently. The internet went wild when Remy was spotted at an Eagles game with a man who fans thought was Papoose, only to find out later it was actually Easy. After that, Papoose seemed to go quiet. He didn't address the rumors publicly, but his absence spoke volumes. People noticed that he stopped showing up at Chrome 23 events, which Remy is heavily involved in. He had been at 6 of them before, but when things went south, he suddenly wasn't showing up anymore. That silence was loud. Now, with Papoose reportedly dating someone new, things have only gotten more tense. The new woman has been described as stunning, confident, and even a boxer. That last part really seems to have struck a nerve with Remy, who's been vocal about how much she loves boxing. It's almost like she's sending a message, like she's ready to throw hands if it comes down to it. And honestly, that's not a good look. Some fans are saying Remy's behavior is just giving off bitter ex energy. She had the loyalty of a good man, and she let it go. Now that he's moving on, it looks like she's trying to cause drama. It's like she doesn't want him, but she also doesn't want anyone else to have him. And that kind of attitude is not sitting well with a lot of people. One comment online put it perfectly. Remy Ma is mad because Papoose has a girlfriend. So, when you were out here messing with Easy while Pap was loyal, you thought he wasn't going to replace you? People are starting to see Papoose as the one who got hurt in all of this. He was the loyal husband, the one who put his own career on pause to support his wife. He was the one who stuck around when things got hard. And now that he's trying to build a new life, Remy's acting like she wants to fight the new woman in his life. That's not empowering. It's petty. To make things more complicated, Remy Ma is dealing with other serious issues too. Her son Jason is facing legal problems, and Remy has been busy defending him in public statements. With all that going on, you'd think she wouldn't have the time or energy to worry about who her ex is dating. But somehow, she does. That's what has fans so confused. It's like she's more focused on causing drama with Papoose and his new girlfriend than handling the issues in her own life. Meanwhile, Papoose seems completely unbothered. He's not responding to Remy's comments. He's not throwing shade back. He's just moving forward with his life, and fans respect that. After everything he's been through, he deserves peace, and it looks like he's finally found it. People are rooting for him because they saw how much he sacrificed in his marriage. They saw the loyalty, they saw the pain, and now they're hoping he can finally be happy without all the drama. But the question still remains, why is Remy acting out? Is it just hurt feelings? Or is there something deeper going on? Maybe she's realizing that she messed up and can't fix it. Maybe she thought Papoose would always be there no matter. What? And now she's realizing that's not the case. Loyalty like that doesn't come around often, and when you lose it, it's hard to find again. It's also worth noting that not everyone is taking Papoose's side. Some people think he should have known better than to get involved with Remy in the first place. They point out that their relationship had red flags from the start. But even those critics admit that Pap was loyal to the end, and that counts for something. The whole situation is messy, and it's not clear how it's going to end. But one thing is certain. Remy Ma's public comments and tough talk are not helping her image. They're making her look like someone who can't let go. And that's never a good place to be. At some point, you have to accept that a chapter is over and move on. If Remy can't do that, she's only going to make things harder for herself. At the end of the day, Papoose is focused on his future. He's keeping his relationship private, not engaging in social media spats, and staying out of the drama. That's what maturity looks like. And fans are here for it. As for Remy, she's got some soul searching to do. Because right now, it looks like she's letting bitterness take over when she should be focusing on healing. So, what do you think? Is Remy just hurt and lashing out? Or is this part of a deeper issue she hasn't dealt with? Either way, this story is far from over. As new details come out, we'll be watching closely. Because when love turns into drama, you can always count on the internet